It's getting close to the end of Season 1, and while plenty of you probably have already hit your goal rank, some of you are still pushing for Grandmaster, Celestial, or even higher. Now, Rivals is incredibly fun to play, but the climb can definitely be frustrating, and that's mostly because of trolls. They come in all types of flavors: griefers, AFKers, or maybe it's just that one Black Widow hover after really long strings of losses that threatens to send you over the edge. And I know some of you that have got that Black Widow player on their team probably have thought, what if I just ban my team's hover and force them to play something else to increase my chances of winning? Now, this might sound like a good idea when you're tilted, but if you care at all about winning as many games as possible, then you're actually just shooting yourself in the foot by doing this. And here's why. First off, if this player isn't just manning an off meta pick and actually is out to troll your game, then banning their off meta pick won't magically make them stop trolling, but it will guarantee it. Banning a teammate's off meta hover will clearly be taken personally. If you main something like Hela and your teammates ban Hela, yeah, you might be sad, but you can understand because maybe they just don't want to play against a Hela on the other team. However, if you main Black Widow and hover it and your teammates ban it, chances are they're doing it to stop you specifically from playing it. And while they may not troll just because you ban their character, chances are they're not going to try very hard knowing that their teammates are trying to control what they do. Number 2, a player tryharding on the worst hero in the game will always be better than a player trolling on even the best hero in the game. Even if Hela is a much better character than Black Widow, you would much rather have them try hard on their off meta pick rather than soft int because you banned their hover. Because consider this, would you rather have your teammate on a hero that they have a ton of experience on and probably have a decent win rate considering they got to the same rank as you are when tricking that hero? Or would you rather have them first timing something that they're uncomfortable on, even if it's a technically better hero? Outside of a few examples like Healbot Rocket, if a player mains a specific off meta hover, they've most likely sunk countless hours on it compared to anyone else in the cast. And putting them on something else is probably just going to be a bigger detriment to your team. Obviously, sometimes when you get into the game, certain heroes counter you, and it's probably just better for you to switch anyway because you're not getting any value. But let that happen when the time comes. And if they don't want to swap, then you couldn't have really done anything about that anyway. Outside of pro play, you can really make any pick work. By target banning a teammate's weird off meta pick, you're just increasing the chances that they troll, which will always outweigh the marginal benefit you get from them playing a better character. And honestly, a lot of picks that wouldn't be great in pro would benefit way more in a chaotic solo queue environment. So even if you're a meta chaser, you have to remember that solo queue is a completely different place. And lastly, number 4, focusing on your teammates' mistakes will lose you more games than the actual mistakes that they're making. Maybe you're right, a character like Black Widow is trash and is going to put you at a disadvantage going into the game. But you can't really control your teammates, and tilt happens when you fixate on things outside of your control. The fastest way to tilt yourself is to focus on your teammates and their mistakes during the game. And when you're tilted, winning games is way harder. The only thing you can really control is your own performance and what you can do to win the game. Now, while it might feel good to focus on your teammates and try to figure out ways that you can control them to maybe influence the game, because after all, the only reason why you're stuck in the rank is because of your teammates, right? But really, that's just code. Trust me, the game is a lot less stressful and a lot more fun when your mistakes of your teammates and the outcome of the game kind of takes a backseat. And the thing that matters the most is your actual own improvement and what you can do better going into the next game.